Bore da, croeso,
Good
Claire
morning
Lynch
and
ydw i ar
welcome.
arweinydd
I'm Claire
hyfforddiant gyda
Lynch. I'm
ASIS.
training
Cyfle
leader
braf sydd
with
gyda fi ar hyn
RCS.
o bryd
So
i
I've got
sôn
a good
ac
opportunity here to
i
be
roi manylion i
talking
chi
to you and
am
to give you
pwy
details
ydyn ni
about
fel cwmni
who we
ac
are as a
be sydd ar
company
gael
and
ganddo ni,
what's
be da ni'n
available
darparu
from
a
us.
pa
What we provide
cefnogaeth y gallwch chi
and
cael
what
mynediad
support
ati
you can
trwy'r
access
prosiect llesiant
through
ar
the
gyfer gwaith.
Wellbeing for Work project.
Iawn, a'i symud ymlaen.
Okay, so I'll move on.
ASIS yn cwmni
So
buddiant cymunedol
RCS
Cymraeg.
is a Welsh
Rydan ni
community
wedi
interest
bod yn
company.
cefnogi pobl ar draws
We
Cymru
have been
ers
supporting
2007.
people across Wales since
Ni yw
2007.
darparwr blaenllaw o
We are
gefnogaeth
the leading
lles
Welsh
yng Nghymru,
provider of
a
wellbeing
da ni'n
support,
darparu ystod
and
eang o
we deliver
gefnogaeth,
a broad range of
hyfforddiant
support,
a
training,
therapia
and
i
therapies
unigolion a
to
busnesau.
individuals and businesses.
Ein gwerthoedd ni, a
So
dyma
our
lle
values,
da ni'n cael enw
and
ein
this
busnes,
is
ydy
where we
ymateb,
get the
cysylltu,
name of our company
cefnogi,
from, so RCS,
bob dydd
responding,
da ni'n
connecting
ceisio
and
ymateb
supporting.
yn greadigol
Every
ac yn
day we
hyblyg
try and
i
respond
anghenion
creatively
a
and
nothwyd.
flexibly to
Da ni'n
identified
cysylltu
needs.
trwy helpu
We
bobl i greu
connect
cysylltiadau
by
sydd
helping
eu hangen
people to
arnynt i
create the
symud
connections they
ymlaen
need
a
to
ffynnu
progress
yn y gwaith.
and thrive in
A da
work.
ni'n cefnogi pobl,
We also support
darparu
people,
cefnogaeth sy'n
so
seiliedig ar
we provide
gryfderau
the
sy'n
strength-based,
grymoso i greu
empowering
dyfodol
support
cadarnhaol i
to
bobl
create
a
positive
lleoli.
futures for people
Bob
and
dim rydyn
places.
ni yn ei wneud
So
sydd o
everything
dan
that
yr
we do
ambarel o lles
comes under
yn y
the
waith.
umbrella
Helpu
of
pobl,
well-being
helpu
in work.
brosesau,
So we help
helpu
people, we help
polisïau, helpu
processes,
busnesau
we help
ac
policies,
elusennau bach
businesses,
dros
and
Cymru
small
i,
charities all
i
over Wales
buddsoddi yn lles eu staff.
to invest in the well-being of their staff.
Felly, ein ffocws ni ym
So our
ASIS
focus here at
yw cefnogi
RCS
gweithwyr sy'n
is
profi
to
afiechyd
support
i helpu nhw
employees
aros mewn
experiencing
gwaith,
ill health
i
so
helpu
that they can
pobl
remain in work.
ddi-waith i gael
We help
cefnogaeth drwy
unemployed
wella
people
cyflogadwywydd
into
a
employment
lles,
through improving
a
employability and
annog
well-being.
busnesau iach
And we
drwy
also encourage
hyfforddiant
healthy
a
businesses through
cwtsio
training and
i
coaching
gyflogi staff i
to
ffynnu
support
yn y gwaith.
staff to flourish in work.
A dyma fi rwan yn egluro beth
And
ydy'r
now
gwasanaeth
I'll
cymorth yn
explain
y gwaith.
what the in-work
Ffuglen
support
Llywodraeth
service is.
Cymru sy'n hyrwyddo
So it's
iechyd a
a Welsh
lles y
Government
gweithwyr
programme promoting
sydd yn cynnig
workplace health and
cymorth a
well-being.
therapia
It
i
offers
atal
support and
neu leihau
therapies to prevent
absenoldeb
or
oherwydd
reduce sickness
difalwg
absence,
ac yn targedu
and it
gweithwyr
targets
busnesau bach,
employees of small
elusennau
businesses,
a
charities, and
hunangyflogedig
the
na
self-employed
fyddent fel arall yn gallu
who may
cael
not
cymorth.
otherwise have
Felly
access
mae
to
bob
support.
dim rydyn ni yn
So
darparu
everything that
yn
we
cael ei
provide
anelu at
is aimed
busnesau bach,
towards
llai na
small
250
businesses,
o staff.
fewer than 250 staff,
Grwpiau elusennau,
charity groups as well,
gweithfanoedd sydd yn rhy fach fel
workplaces
arfer i
who are
gael
normally,
adran
which are
i
normally too
gefnogi
small to
staff.
have
Fel arfer
a
jyst
department
un
to
neu ddau
support
o
their
staff,
staff.
weithiau
It's
mwy,
usually
ond
maybe
mae rhaid
one or
iddyn nhw
two
cael llai
staff,
na
maybe more,
250
but they
o
have to have
i
fewer
gael
than
mynediad am
250
ein
staff
cefnogaeth
in
am
order
ddim.
to access our free support.
OK. Un rhan o'r
Okay,
cefnogaeth
so
trwy'r
one
gwasanaeth
part
cymorth
of
yn y
the
gwaith
support through
yw
the in-work
mynediad
support
at neu ffynnu
service
at
is to have
6 sesiwn o
access of
therapi
up to
am
6
ddim.
therapy
Felly,
sessions and up to 3
cymorth
sessions.
a therapia
So
unigol i leihau neu
support and
atal
therapy to
absenoldeb salwch o'r
reduce
gwaith.
or prevent sickness
Mae yna
absence from
therapia
work.
seicolegol ar gael
We
a
have
therapia
psychological and
corfforol
physical
hefyd.
therapies available
Mynediad
as well.
sy'n gyflym ac yn rhad ac am
So
ddim.
it offers
Dwi'n
free and
dweud
rapid
gyflym
access. And
fel
when I
arfer
say rapid,
rhwng
it means usually
hunan-gyfeirio tuag
between
at
the
cefnogaeth
self-referral
a cael
and the
gweld
support
rhywun
and
am ar
getting to
gyfer y
see
therapi.
someone
Mae yna
for
bythefnos neu 3
therapy,
wsos.
then
Dyna fo.
that
Felly
normally
tos a
means
ddim
about 2
rhestr
weeks or 3
aros, does
weeks.
dim rhaid
So
pobl
there's no
disgwyl
waiting
am
list.
fisoedd, mae
People
o'n
don't have to wait
gyflym
months.
ac am ddim
It's
hefyd.
rapid and
A
it's
mae'r
free as well.
cefnogaeth yma ar gael yng
And
Ngogledd
this
Cymru,
support is available in
Gorllewin
North
Cymru
Wales,
a
West
de
Wales
Gorllewin
and
Cymru
South
hefyd.
West Wales as well.
OK. Chydig bach mwy o
Okay,
manylion
so a
am
bit
cymorth yn
more
y gwaith a
detail
be
for
sy'n
you
cael ei
about the
gynnig.
in-work support offer
Cymorth
that's
preifat,
being offered.
un i un,
So private one-to-one support in Welsh or English, personalised help from a dedicated case coordinator. We have a network of staff all over Wales. So fast access to work-focused therapies like counselling, CBT, or physiotherapy, etc. Guidance to other useful services, for example, debt or housing support, support with talking to your employer. Of course, someone would do that with your permission. And if you'd rather not contact your employer, then that's also fine. There's no pressure whatsoever on you for us to talk to your employer. Regular check-ins to make sure you're getting the help you need. Now, the therapists must do something to help you in order to support you to remain at work, or to feel happier, or to improve something that is a concern for you at the moment. And the last one, referrals to follow-up support like group workshops if needed. So there's all kinds of support and help there for you if you need. And everything offered would depend on what the person needs, how much support they need as well. I've already said that they do have access to up to 6 sessions. Sometimes, not everybody has to have the 6 sessions. Sometimes they only need maybe 2 or 4, whatever they need. And one thing to note, one question that sometimes people ask me is, are people able to mix different types of therapies within the 6 that they can access? For example, are they able to get 3 physiotherapy sessions and say 3 talking sessions? No, that isn't available. So once you've decided on what you need, that's the only one that you can access then, unfortunately. It's not a case of a mix and match. I'll say, okay, so here's a colourful map of Wales, and you'll see that I have put the RCS badge around the coastline. So that's where RCS offers support. We provide support from Wrexham right across North Wales. See Gwynedd, down to Ceredigion, Pembrokeshire, Carmarthenshire, down to Port Talbot. The support is available in Powys and in Cardiff and the counties in the south, but not from us. So if you do live in Powys, the support would be available from Meddwl, and if you're in Cardiff or South Wales, it would be Case UK that would provide support. So the support is available across Wales. And if you are listening to the session, you're probably in Gwynedd, so it is available to you in Gwynedd if you have fewer than 250 staff. Now, volunteers can also have access if that is useful for you to know. Now, here's a list of the type of therapies available. You'll see on the top, on the left-hand side, those are examples of the physical therapies. If you're listening in English, it's on the right-hand side. So we've got physiotherapy, acupuncture, osteopath, sports therapy, electrotherapy, etc. We've got types of psychological therapies as well on the right-hand side or the bottom or halfway down. So counselling, CBT, mindfulness, NLP, solution-focused therapy, assimilative integrated therapy, trauma-informed therapy, psychodynamic, psychotherapy, grief counselling. So there's something there for everybody, whatever you're going through, regardless of how you're feeling. There are therapies available, so it is worth knowing about the support that's out there, especially if you're a small business or a small charity that's too small to be giving your staff private counselling. So instead, you can refer them to us at RCS.
Okay, manylion fan hyn
Okay, so there are details here of eligibility.
dros 16 oed.
Someone has to be age 16 or over.
Mae rhaid iddyn nhw fod yn cyflogedig.
They have to be employed or self-employed.
Yn byw yn yr ardal sy'n
They
gymwys
must be a resident in the eligible area, so North Wales.
Tydi'r cefnogaeth ddim ar
Now, the support is not available to the residents of England.
busnesau bach
It's available to employees of SMEs without occupational health support. We're less likely to say sick leave due to financial reasons. So if you're self-employed, you may be working as a plumber, an electrician, and you hurt your back, maybe, or your shoulder. Now, there's pressure on you to carry on working, and that can be very difficult if you're self-employed. You have to work in order to get money, so there's a big pressure on you to carry on, and sometimes that's not healthy. So sometimes we can step up to help you with things like physiotherapy and help you develop a plan. So that you can recover and stay healthy at work. The last point on the slide here is you might be experiencing mental or physical health issues, so mild to moderate. If it's an emergency or if it's really bad, where you have to go, you need to be hospitalised or something like that, then you wouldn't come to us. So we only deal with mild to moderate cases. Okay, so how does referral work? Well, the easiest way is to do a self-referral. And in the chat here, I'll share a link to help you to access. Sorry, I think I've given you the wrong link there. Okay, so I've put the right link for you to use. It's quick, you can do it after work, in the evening, and someone from RCS will come back to you the next day. If you'd rather phone us, then our phone number is on the slide. We do have an email address as well, or otherwise we have a website if you'd like to read more about what's available. Okay, so those are all the details about how to access the different therapies, up to 6 sessions as I've seen. So now I will move on to talk about the support that's available for businesses, such as training. And I lead the training team. My company provides the therapy, but it's my own team that provides the support for businesses. So the training that we do online. So we offer wellbeing training and support for small businesses and charities as well. So all your businesses need to reach the same standards. So you have to be a business with fewer than 250 employees. So we help you to build happy, healthy workplaces. Our training is mostly online via Teams. Normally the sessions are up to 2 or 3 hours. Now, every small business or charity can access up to 3 training sessions for as many of your staff as required. So there's no limit on how many staff can attend. So 3 training sessions for as many of your staff. as you want
Ganddon
from
ni
your business.
dyddiadau hyfforddiant ar gael
We
yn y
do have
Gymraeg
training
ac yn y
days
Saesneg
available in
hefyd.
Welsh and English.
Ac y ffordd hawsach
And the easiest way to
sydd ar gael
find what's
pynciau,
available to
y
you,
dyddiadau,
the topics, the dates, is
mynd at ein tudalen
if you go on our Eventbrite page, and I've shared the link in the
Ar
chat
tudalen
there for
Eventbrite
you.
ni, mi welwch chi
On
y
our
rhestr llawn
Eventbrite page, you'll see the
da ni
full
fel
list
arfer yn cymryd
training.
3 mis o
We
dyddiadau,
normally
ond wedyn ni'n
offer 3
ychwanegu 3
months
mis
worth of
arall.
dates, and then we add another 3
Os
months.
ewch chi at ein
So
tudalen
if you
Eventbrite
do
heddiw,
access
mi
our
welwch chi
Eventbrite page
hyfforddiant
today, then you'll
tuag at
see
diwedd mis
training
Awst,
towards
a
the end of
wedyn
August.
wrth i'r
And
misoedd mynd
then
heibio, fyddan
as the
ni'n
months
cynnig mwy
progress,
wedyn i fewn
we
i'r
can
hydref
offer
ac
more
ymlaen tuag
training
at
into
diwedd y
the
flwyddyn.
autumn and towards the end of the
Mae
year.
angen ffurflen gofrestru hawdd. Mae rhaid i chi llenwi'r ffurflen gofrestru
So you need
cyn i
to
chi gael
complete
mynediad at y
an
hyfforddiant.
enrolment
Felly,
form
os y
before
byswch
you
chi'n
can access
wastad
training.
ar un
So
o'r
if you
dyddiadau ar
clicked
Eventbrite,
one of the
mi
dates on
fyswch chi'n gallu
Eventbrite,
anfon nodyn
then you
atoch chi,
could
wedyn
send,
fyddan ni'n
that could
cysylltu
send
efo
you a
chi gyda
note, and
ffurflen
we would then
gofrestru
contact you
i chi
with
llenwi,
a registration
anfon
form
yn
for you
ôl,
to
a
complete and
wedyn
send back
mi
to
fyddan
us.
ni jyst yn
And
gofyn
then
pa
we would
sesiynau
ask you what
ydy'r enwa o'r
sessions
staff sydd
and the
eisiau
names of staff that
ymuno.
would
Felly
want
mae o'n
to
hawdd
attend. So
i cael
it's very
mynediad.
straightforward.
Mae gennym fi screenshot yn fan hyn o
I have a screenshot
ein
here
tudalen
of
Eventbrite ni. Mi welwch
our
chi bob math o
Eventbrite
sesiynau
page
wahanol,
where you'll
rhai
see
yn Saesneg,
all
rhai yn
kinds of
Gymraeg.
sessions,
Rhan
some in Welsh,
fwyaf
some in
ohonyn nhw ar
English.
ddim. Maen nhw
Most
gyd
of
yn
them are free.
free ar fan hyn.
I
Mi
think
rydan
all
ni
of these
hefyd yn
they
cynnig
free.
cymorth cynta iechyd
We
meddwl
also
i pobl ifanc
offer
ac i oedolion
first
hefyd.
training,
Tydy hwnna ddim
mental
am
health
ddim,
first aid.
oherwydd mae rhaid i ni
That isn't
talu
free
rhedeg
because we had to
y
pay
cwrs,
to run the
ond
course.
mae rhan fwyaf o beth sydd
But
ar y
most of
tudalen
what
yna am ddim i
is
chi.
on the screen is free apart from that one.
Os y bysach chi, er enghraifft, yn
Now,
cwblhau
for
tair
example, if
sesiwn
you
a
completed
wedyn
3
isio cael mynediad
sessions
at mwy, mae
and
hynny'n
then
digwydd,
wanted
mae
to
llawer
access
iawn
more,
o'n
that does
gwsmeriaid
happen.
ni
A
yn
lot of our
gofyn am
customers
mwy.
do ask for
Mi
more.
allwch chi,
Then
ond da ni'n
that is
chargio am
possible, but
heini.
we do charge for those.
Felly mae yna mynediad atyn nhw
So you
mynd
can
ymlaen,
access them,
ond mi fyddan ni'n siarad gyda
but
chi am y
we would
prisiau. Mae'r
talk to you
prisiau
about
yn
the
rhad,
prices.
dyda
The
ni ddim yn
prices
codi
are,
lot amdanyn nhw,
we don't
oherwydd
charge a lot
da ni
for
isio
our
aros yn
courses
sefydlogol i
because
chi
we
fel
want to
busnesau
be
bach.
supportive of you as small businesses.
Mae genna fi
Now,
rhestr yn fan hyn
I
o
do have a list
boethau
here
yn yr
of
iaith Gymraeg sydd yn
workshops
digwydd
in
o fewn
Welsh
y misoedd
that are
nesa
coming up over the next few months
mwyn i mi ceisio hybu hein.
in order for me
Does
to
a ddim
promote these.
llawer iawn o cwmnioedd fel ni sydd yn
There aren't many
darparu
companies like this
hyfforddiant
who
yn y
do
Gymraeg am ddim
provide training for
a
free
o
in
fewn y
Welsh
pynciau lles yma.
and within
Felly
the
mae gennym
topic
ni
pertaining
sesiwn
to
arwyddo'r
wellbeing.
lles yn
So
digwydd
we have a wellbeing champion
dydd
session taking
Gwynedd
place
wsos yma.
on Friday of this week,
Felly, os da chi ar
20th of
gael
June.
rhwng 10
So
ac
if you're
11 dydd
available
Gwener
between
wsos yma,
10 and 1
da chi'n
o'clock
siarad
this
Cymraeg
Friday,
a
if
da
you're
chi
a
efo
Welsh
diddordeb
speaker
dysgu am
and you are
hyrwyddo'r
interested
lles,
in
dewch, gewch chi
learning more
gofrestru a
about
dewch
wellbeing champions, then
anfonwch staff
please
ar y
register,
sesiwn.
send your staff on the
Mae
session.
yna enghreifftiau arall yn fan hyn.
There are other
Enghraifft
examples
am
as well on the
rhywbeth, enghraifft am
screen.
rhywbeth sydyn sy'n digwydd.
So
Da
for
ni,
something,
bob wsos, da ni'n rhedeg hanner awr amser
every
cinio
week we run
o
a
fyfyrdod
half an hour
mewn
session
cyfuniad, a mae ganddo ni
of
un yn Gymraeg yn
mindfulness over
digwydd dydd
lunchtime,
Llun
and we
wsos
have one
nesaf
in Welsh
rhwng
taking
hanner dydd
place
a
on Monday of
hanner awr
next
wedi.
week,
Just cyfle neis i ymlacio amser cinio.
between 12 and
Llais
12:30. That's
rhywun
on
yn
Monday.
siarad
Just
tra
a
da chi'n anadlu,
nice,
tra da chi'n
pleasant session
ymlacio
where you can
meddwl chi.
listen
Cyfle
to
jyst
someone
i
speaking, you can empty your minds,
rili
you can
anghofio am y
relax, and
sgrinau yn eich
just
dydd chi.
an
Fel arfer, da
opportunity
ni'n
for you
mynd
to
amser
let go
cinio
of
ar dydd
everything and
Gwener,
just
ond da ni wedi ceisio
forget about the
cymysgu pethau
strains
chydig bach
and the
rhag ofn
pressures.
bod lot o bobl rhan amser sydd ddim yn gweithio ar dydd Gwener yn cael
Maybe
mynediad hefyd.
we try mix these up, so we try and
Ymwybyddiaeth iechyd meddwl, hwnnw di'r un
offer
da ni'n
these on
rhedeg
different
mwyaf aml.
days.
Hwna di'r un da ni'n cael mwyaf o
We,
gofynion
as you can
amdani.
see, we've also got a number of other
Da ni
sessions.
hefyd yn
We've got mental health
siarad am
awareness.
menopos yn y
That's
gweithle,
there's a big
sut
demand
i
for
gael
that.
sgyrsiau
We've
anodd
got menopause awareness in the workplace session as well. And there's another Welsh session on Wellbeing champions in the autumn as well, as you can see at the bottom there. So keep an eye out. You might know someone else who runs a small business in Gwynedd or who may be interested. So you're more than welcome to refer them to us. We'd be more than happy to have a chat with them and tell them what's available, how we work and how we support people.
Mae gen I rwan just rhyw geiriau gen
So
aelod o
I do
staff
have a few words from a member of staff who we have been supporting recently, Martin Tops from Roberts of Porth in Norway. Now, he said that he was very happy with the support that he's received, and we have a lot of testimonies like this from clients who have felt that our support has been suitable, has been useful, and has helped to make a positive difference in the workplace to help them invest in their staff. What I often see is leaders want to be supportive, that the capacity is there, but sometimes they're not sure, or sometimes they're too busy, or sometimes the work and the pressures on them to do the work, that is given priority, of course. And so stress levels, the mental health of staff, or if someone goes off on ill health, we want to think how we can support them, and leaders want to support them better. Leaders try to think how they can support and measure how much strain is on their staff and how they can minimise strain for the staff. Now, our support sessions are full of useful information like that. Sometimes it's just a case of reminding you of stuff that you've forgotten about. You might be aware that you haven't given priority to these things as yet. Sometimes we can also just share new ideas with you, some techniques maybe, exercises that could help. And our aim is usually to boost confidence amongst members of staff, but normally team managers, because if we give the team leaders more confidence, they then can boost the confidence of their staff. Now, everybody should feel safe. If they do suffer with mental health, if they are stressed, if they are losing sleep, everybody should be able to say, to tell their team leader if they are experiencing problems. And the team leader should be supportive of that. And it's okay that you don't always have the right answers. You can't possibly know everything. Sometimes the most important skill is just listening, being empathetic as well, and creating a safe space where someone can open up to you, where they can trust you, and where they can feel comfortable to be honest. And that helps. So we can help you and staff and your team managers to feel much more confident and to invest in the health and well-being of your staff. Okay, so here I have some figures to share with you about our impact in 2021 and 2023. On the left-hand side, we have numbers for our team. So 856 people attended our training. We have supported 144 businesses across Wales, and I'm really happy to see the figures here because we're a team of two.
Dwi'n teimlo'n hapus bod ni
So I
wedi
do
gallu
feel
wneud
happy
gymaint
that we have been
gyda
able
tîm
to
mor
do
fach sydd
so
yn
much with
cefnogi yr
such a
holl
small team,
busnesau
being
bach yn
able to
Gymru.
support all of these businesses in Wales.
60 cyrsiau wahanol sydd yn cael ei gyflwyno.
60 different courses
Mae yna
delivered.
tystiolaeth
And
bod
there is
53%
evidence
o'r
that
busnesau da ni wedi cefnogi
53% of the
wedi
businesses
rhoi
that we have been
newidiadau
supporting
gadarnhaol
have
o
put
ganlyniad ein cefnogaeth
positive
ni.
changes in
Felly
place as
rhan
a
o'r
result of our
prosiect
support.
gen y
So,
Llywodraeth
as
Cymraeg ydy
part of the project with the Welsh
rhai
Government,
misoedd ar ôl i rywun
some
cwblhau
months
hyfforddiant gyda
after
ni,
someone
da ni'n
completes training
sgwennu
with
atyn nhw
this,
eto
then we
a da ni'n
write to them
gofyn iddyn nhw
again
ddeutha ni
and we ask them to
pa
tell us
fath o newidiadau sydd wedi cael ei wneud
what
ar
kind of
ôl i
changes
hyfforddiant
have
neu
been put
blynwydd.
in place
Neu
after our training,
pa
or
negeseuon nath sefyll allan,
what
neu
messages
beth sydd
stood
wedi cael
out
ei wneud
for
newid
them,
yn ei le
or maybe
oherwydd
ask
ein
them what's
cefnogaeth.
been done
A mae ganddyn ni
as a result of
targedau
our support.
i
And we
ddangos
do
hynny
have
i'r
targets
Llywodraeth Cymraeg
to
i wneud yn
show
siŵr bod y gwaith da ni yn
to
ei
Welsh
wneud
Government
yn
to ensure that
gwneud
the work that
gwanharaeth.
we are doing
Felly, da ni'n gallu
is making a
dangos hynny.
difference. So we can
Ac
prove that.
yn sôn am yr ochr
And
therapia, sef
we
i fyny at
support
6
people, as I
sesiwn
was saying,
therapi
with
am ddim.
sessions of therapy
Wel, mae
to
yna
6 free
tua
sessions.
hanner mil o bobl
So
wedi cael eu cefnogi dros Cymru. Da
3,556
ni
people have been
brofodd
supported in that regard, and
2,758 o bobl well
2,758 people
iechyd a
experienced
lles.
improved health
Felly
and well-being.
mae'r cefnogaeth yma
So
yn
this
gwneud
support
gwahaniaeth.
is
Ac
making
prynu
a
fod o yn
difference,
ddim,
and because
mae
it's
o'n
free,
werth i chi
then
gwybod
it's
amdani.
worth
Felly diolch yn fawr
you
iawn
knowing
am wrando.
about it. So thank you for
Dwi'n gobeithio
listening.
bod chi wedi dysgu
I
rhywbeth
do hope
defnyddiol
that you have
a
learned
dwi'n
something
edrych ymlaen
useful,
clywed
and
ganddoch
I
chi
do look forward to
unrhyw
hearing
bryd.
from you
Cysylltwch â ni,
anytime.
da ni
Please
yma i'ch
contact us.
cefnogi
We
chi.
are here to
Diolch yn fawr.
support you. Thank you very much.
Diolch yn fawr iawn am hynna, Claire.
Diolch yn fawr.
Hynod o ddiddorol gael clywed fwy am y cymorth sydd ar y gael drwy Atheas Cymru.
Gret.
A wedyn, dwi'n ymwybodol, mae gennym ni rhywun yma heddiw, dwi'n gwybod ar y galwad, dwi'n gwybod os oes yna unrhyw gwestiynau i Claire. Os di rhywun isio anfon cwestiwn i'r blwch Q&A, dwi'n siŵr bod Claire yn hapus ymateb. Ac os ddim, mi fyddwn ni'n anfon fwy o wybodaeth allan ar ôl y sesiwn ar e-bost.
If you do want to ask Claire a question, I'm sure that she would be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have.